In the middle of me talking, he takes the soda, he throws it to the ground, he gets up, he's like, oh, I'm not gonna deal with this, I'm not gonna have this conversation. And then he closes my window and he's like, oh, I spent $100, da 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 da. Good morning. I'm just waking up and I'm gonna show y'all a day in my life, like what I have to do throughout the day. It's my day off, and of course I have 1,001 things to do on my day off. You like your day off really isn't a day off. Like, it's always something you have to do. I can't sit around and lounge. So I believe it's like 7:50 a.m. Devin is already getting Sabrina ready to have her Zoom class with one of her teachers from 8 to 9. So I'm gonna hop in the shower. I'm gonna redo this hair because it looks horrible. I'm not peeling. Turn into a man. I'm not peeling like I was before from when we went to the beach. And I'll see you guys when I get out the shower. Alright, so I'm dressed. Your girl is dressed. I've had this shirt for a long time and I need to update my wardrobe, especially being that I'm losing weight. So I just have on this shirt with these black pants. These black pants are from when I was bigger and I had a hard time buttoning them. When you're bigger, you try to force something to fit and like your stomach is like peeled over the pants and stuff. It's putting stress on the actual button. I want to put them pants on. They fit so easy and then the button just fell off because of all the stress that was on the button. So good thing I have a new belt, and because the belt I had, I think it was like a 48 or something, really big, and it was too big. I needed to put a hole in it, but I never did, so I never was really holding my pants up. So I got a new belt. I think this is a 40, and you know, so I'm gonna get ready to leave. My hair looks terrible, as you can see. It's like sticking up, it's fuzzy. Yeah, I can see my other gray hair. I got one there and I got one here somewhere. So, you know, I'm like 70 years old. First thing I do is I put some of this cocoa butter on my face. My face is very dry, so me washing my face. I wash my face and brush my teeth in the shower. Kill two birds with one stone. I do have one of these brushes. I did a little video on me washing my face. Actually, now I wash my face with this. This is a Physoderm. Wash my face with that. And in the morning, I put this on.
Good job.
I put this on. You see it? It has sunscreen in it. So if you hear talking in the background, that's Devin with Sabrina and the teacher. Today I'm gonna be going to drop my car off. You guys know my car got broken into. When it got broken into, I got the window fixed, right? The place I got the window fixed, he said he can put the window in, but he said it was something wrong with the regulator. He went to go change the regulator. Come to find out, he didn't have the back. He didn't have the right side of the vehicle regulator. He only had the left side. This is on June 7th. All the way to June 15th. This dude still didn't call me and tell me, hey, come in, mommy, I have it. He didn't tell me. Also, if you guys want to know what I'm putting on, this is some BB cream, color balance, and dark. It's from Circa. I don't even know where this brand is at because I actually want to get some more of this. If anybody knows where I can get Circa, C-I-R-C-A, let me know. this is all I'm putting on. The BB cream also has SPF in it. It's like a, to me, in my opinion, BB cream is like a tinted sunscreen. It's just gonna help even out my skin tone. So I was going around all this time without being able to put my window up and down, and because of that, I'm like, all right, I'll give it a chance to park it on the street, like right on my block. And then you guys seen in my video, here we go again. Somebody decided to break my back window and to try to pop the side back window, the one that never opens on your car, on any car. Is just a window there. They tried to pop that window out and they could not, so they eventually threw something through it and broke it, and I went to get that fixed. And then I said, hey, while I'm here, can you guys fix my regulator? I waited a few hours, came back, come to find out, he said, oh, the window that they put in isn't the right window. And I'm like, what? Like, yeah, it's supposed to have like a clip on the bottom of the window so that when they put the regulator like some tube with a steel thing attached to it and a little white thing that's like an elevator, right? So this little white clip is supposed to attach to your window. The bottom of your window, it has like this little it's a black thing. All right, so for example, this is the regulator, right? And it's supposed to hold your window. It's supposed to be something that's supposed to clip into it like that, and it's supposed to snap so that it holds your window, so that it can go down when you roll it down and up when you roll it up. The window didn't have nothing on the bottom of it, so he was like, you gotta go back there, they gotta give you back the right window. Fine. He had me press up and I dropped my beauty blender. He had me press the up and down button to show that it was functioning or whatever. You seen the mechanisms move, you seen the motor move and stuff. He said, go back there and get a good window. I said, oh, tomorrow, mommy. This is a place that had me without a regulator for almost 2 weeks, so how can I really, well, a week, a little over a week, but how can I trust this person? You know what I'm saying? So, long story short, I went over there the next day. He didn't have it at 12 like he promised. He told me to come at 5. I actually took off of work because of it. I got out of work. I brought my fiance with me. You know, when you're a woman, it's best to go with a man, because these guys, they try to always pull one over you at these mechanic shops. Yeah, so I went there. Yo, this guy was super quiet. Like, he didn't have nothing to say. So then, fast forward, I go there. He changes the window. When he changed the window, you know what this dude gonna say? Oh, mommy, the regulator don't work. They did a bad job. Excuse me? Are you serious? I called the guy and I told him what he said about the regulator. And the guy got pissed. He said, this guy is a bad guy. He said, I do a good job. Okay, you come in, your next day off, you leave the car, I give you no window, I fix everything for you. And you go back to that mother and you go and say, give me back my money. You ain't gotta tell me twice. And I will have my fiance with me. So I use Got to Be glue, gel, whatever. Take a little bit. Put it down my part. Y'all, I'm sweating. So that's this side, right? Now I connect them in the back. My arms. Alright, like I said, I don't know how to do hair good, but it's as good as it's gonna look. Okay, I just want all the hair tucked away from my face, away from my neck, out making me sweat. I am not good with doing edges at all. I need to learn. I need to follow some tutorials. I have this edges brush, but we're done with that. We're going to check my blood pressure and my blood sugar. Alright guys, so I'm in my car. This is how my makeup and my face looks with everyday light. Yeah, so I'm in my car. You see the side of my car here. I see the side of my door is open. All kind of. So I'm getting ready to go on my way there now. I couldn't even vlog walking because, I mean, if they're breaking into my car, they might just try to steal my damn camera from me. So I will see y'all when I get there. So I don't have a stand for my camera. So I'm at the place where he's supposed to fix my stuff. I came here, I'm like, hey, Poppy. He was like, well, hey. He was like, wait 1 second. And there was a car that's like blocking like to go inside the auto place, the auto glass place. And he gets in the car and drives off. I don't know where the going, anything like that, but like, I don't understand. Hopefully this can get fixed. It is 9:31, so I pulled up at like 9:29, 9:30, and we're just gonna see how this all play out. And you know, I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on. Like, this is a simple fix, like if y'all do this. And to be honest, his shop looked empty, like he wasn't doing anything, to be honest. So we'll see. I honestly think he just went around the block, because I think that's his car right there. Yeah, he literally just went around the block. So, oh, he's so mean. He's like, pull in. Like I'm supposed to know that. Did you tell me that? No. Yo, he treat me like he's my dad or something. He always like so aggressive.
This is the same window regulator that I put on you. You see? So everything else you have to pay. Then I'm gonna get a new glass. You're gonna fight with the guy. Okay? We agree on that?
You put in a new regulator?
No. This is what I'm saying to you is this is the G Liberty, the same one that I put on you. So he pushing you.
Right.
So I cannot waste my time because he was the one who put the glass on it.
Okay.
You follow me or no?
Yes.
Because you're a nice lady, I don't want to argue with you.
Yeah.
He's a thief.
That's what I was trying to tell you. Like, he's giving me the runaround. Remember, this happened on the 7th.
Yeah, you just call the police when you get there. Because, I mean, you have to stop. We have to stop when people use another one. They think he's smart. That's the same regulator that you have in. And look at what he said here. What he say here?
He said it don't work.
No, what say here?
Jeep Liberty.
See? 0206, the same thing.
I don't know. I can't even open the door. This door gotta open like weird.
Same regulator. See it? There? Same. You see? The snake goes like this. Pull screw. Okay. This is the
I see when you put it in, and you told me to press the button and it worked.
Oh,
and he took everything apart and didn't put it
I'm gonna get the glass. You're gonna pay for the glass, and then you tell them, listen, you have to pay me my time. Don't like that.
Right.
Let me go get the glass.
The number to who? That guy?
Your number.
Oh, my number?
No, I don't want to deal with that guy. I deal with you. I'm gonna get you a new glass.
Okay.
No, give it to my guy and leave the key on it.
Okay.
And put it inside there nice. Because it's gonna take me like an hour to go get the glass. I'm gonna get a new one. I'm gonna leave the sticker on it.
Okay.
The one when I found it.
Alright guys, I'll be right back. So this is how my car was left from the other guy. And then he's gonna fix everything. And this is my proof, so when I go back to the other place, this is how he left my car when I got here. I'm back home. I don't know if you guys can really hear what the mechanic was saying. He pretty much was saying that I must say mechanic A and mechanic B. Mechanic A is the first one who fixed my window. Mechanic B is the one who fixed my 2 windows that got broken into. So these are 2 separate incidents, right? So mechanic A is trying to say that the regulator that mechanic B put in wasn't good, that I need to go back to them. I went back to them this morning, and mechanic B said, oh, this guy is effing this, cursing and all that stuff like that, saying the guy's a crook, da 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 da, I'm a nice lady, he want to help me, da 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 da. Right, then he shows me a brand new regulator. He didn't give me a brand new regulator, he gave me one that was supposedly used, right? Which isn't a problem, you know, if it's used and it's in good condition, right? So he gives me a used one or whatever. So he's like, this is good. Well, it's already installed, so he's like, this one is good, I'm gonna go and get you a new window, da, da, da. And I'm just like, if it's not wrong with the window, he shouldn't have to get me a new window. So he says he's gonna take my number down, right? But I stuck around because I wanted to see them take it out. So the main guy, mechanic B, left to do something, and his assistant was there. His assistant was taking out the regulator, and he was talking to him in Spanish and talking to him, and then he came to me and I said, well, what's the problem? It's the regulator, isn't it? He's like, yeah. He said it's a snake that's inside there that goes around a pinwheel that helps with the piece that I told you I go up and down. So when you press for it to go up, it unscrews, it goes, you know, to help give it the power to raise. And then when you pull it down and it comes down, the snake comes back in, right? He said there's something wrong with it. He told the guy in Spanish. The guy came, took it out of the door. He was trying to fix it, and he's like, mother effer, da, 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 da. The guy broke the regulator. I don't think that guy broke the regulator. I think that you gave me a faulty one, and now you're gonna replace it, and you're mad because you gotta replace it, and you wanted all the blame to be on this one person. I'm just like, I shouldn't have to be dealing with this all these weeks just to fix something. Like, I don't understand, why would you prolong a customer? Like, you want a returning customer. And not only that, this place was recommended to me from a place where I always get my car fixed. And after this whole situation is over and done with, I'm gonna go back to that place and be like, listen, don't recommend this place. because this is what happened to me. And you know, I value the work that you guys do, and I know you guys appreciate my business, and I don't think that that's a good place to recommend people to go, because they didn't do a good job. They've been stringing me along. I've wasted money. I have to pay $20 a day to park in a parking garage. Okay, $20 a day. I didn't plan on staying in there that long, and it's only been what, 3 or 4 days or something like that. So that needs to get fixed today, and then I could park back on the street. You know, I just didn't want to park on the street with the inner door missing, with the workings missing, so that can entice another future thief to look inside and then be like, oh, we're just gonna take her whole damn door off. We're gonna take her car seat this time. We're gonna steal the actual seats in the car and sell the seats, you know? So I just want everything to be where it is. I don't want to give any criminals easy access to want to take anything. And I'll see you guys back when I'm picking up the vehicle. Alright, so I'm back here at this place. Close the window so I don't get copyright. Alright, so I got him. He's going to fix the thingy that's hanging. Can I zoom in on it? Yeah, this thingy that's hanging is supposed to be for the defroster or defogger, and it's not attached. It was supposed to be attached last time when he fixed the window, but it wasn't attached. The back window, it works fine. It comes down, it goes up. Fine, right? I'm so freaking dark. Alright, so it works fine. I turned on my radio. I put in my radio and I turned it on to make sure that the speaker is working. It sounds fine. My only issue right now is this part right here. You put this on your car to hold everything in. Okay, you can see the hole where the speaker goes right here. That's a BJ's receipt that's attached, but you see the speaker goes there and stuff. I want to know, did y'all put a new one there? Does that have to be there? Like, that shouldn't be still in the car, you know what I'm saying? Like, that should be put inside. Other than that, everything is fine. And based off my last recording, he put in the correct window at the mechanic A. He actually did put in the correct window. Mechanic B tried to say mechanic A messed up the regulator, and he had to replace it. I don't have to pay anything because that has nothing to do with me. I didn't damage nothing. It is what it is. It's so freaking dark. I know you guys like raw emotion, and for certain purposes, I was already on the phone with my uncle because I was inquiring about a certain situation with the car, and I didn't want. It's glad I kind of got it out my system so that I can articulate it better to you guys, so I'm not just swearing and being pissed. So, as I stated, my window got fixed. The speaker and everything works. They were supposed to sort that piece back onto the glass. And they were trying to do it. He was like, oh, mommy, anytime you come by, I'll fix it for you. The thing is not heating up. I need to get a new one. I'm already like, all right. In my opinion, the way that I am, people who know me how I am, I'm trying to be very relaxed. I'm not trying to fly off the handle. I think I've been very accommodating to this guy, the guy who's the owner. And This guy tells me, I said, all right, well, thank you. Thank you so much. I'll come back around. I told the guy, thank you for, you know, doing what you did. I was like, all right, I guess I'll just have to come back for that. It's not a big deal, you know, even though I paid for a service and that should have been fixed. I paid $500 to get that back window and this back window fixed, okay? It came to like $4 something, and I left a generous $60 tip because I thought he did an amazing job. He put in the regulator, he put in the window, he put in the back window. All he told me was I had to come back to get that little thing sorted back on top. I said, okay, fine. I already paid $75 for this window from Mechanic A. I went back to Mechanic A. He told me he put the window into the regulator and he pressed the button and he said, Mommy, the installation is no good for the regulator. You have to go back to them. You already know the story. So now I'm over there. Told the guy, thank you. Get in the car. Oh, Mommy, you have to pay me for the regulator. Excuse me? I gotta pay you for what? He's like, you have to pay me for the regulator. I'm like, why do I have to pay you for the regulator? He goes, because I had to replace it because this guy broke it. I said, okay, so and I was calm, just like this. I said, wait. So I already paid you for a regulator and you want me to pay you again for another regulator, and you want me to go back to the original guy who Mechanic A, who replaced the window, who turned around and gave me the correct window, and you want me to tell him that he should pay me for the first regulator because he broke it? Yeah, I told you when I went to go get it that you promised that you would tell him. I said, I thought you was leaving and get the window because you claimed that you was going to give me a new window. That's what you said to me on the phone. So I didn't know nothing about you giving me a new regulator. This whole time I thought that you were fixing it or whatever. But then you said the guy broke it. So I don't know. I said, why don't you come with me so we can tell him that he broke it? Because I don't know anything about the mechanics or everything. I can't, it's not, as a side note, it's like how I look going to him saying, hey, you broke the regulator that the guy put in there. Mind you, this guy barely speaks English, right? You broke the regulator that I got installed, so you owe me money. He's gonna be like, wait, what? Like, I broke what? I can't even say you broke this mechanism. I don't know what the hell. You know what I'm saying? So like, he would have to come with me. This dude copped an attitude. Now I told y'all he had an attitude before, and I took it like a dad, like tough love kind of thing, because I'm like, what is this guy like giving me attitudes? I thought it was kind of funny, like, what's the attitude for? But even his employee or friend or whoever, his helper, was like that. He has an attitude. But this is the first time I've seen it. This dude took the solder, which is, it's supposed to heat up and then you could like melt metal for that, so it wasn't working. He took it when I said, so you want me to go to the guy? I'm trying to understand what he's trying to say, and in the middle of me talking, he takes the solder, he throws it to the ground, he gets up, he's like, oh, I'm not gonna deal with this, I'm not gonna have this conversation. And then he closes my window and he's like, oh, I spent $100, da 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 da. That guy's a freaking lunatic. The things I want to say, but I don't want to say on YouTube. But I said them there. Oh yes, I did. And I was on the phone with my uncle, and his assistant came out and he heard me going off, and I pretty much was on some, he's giving me a nasty attitude for no reason, and it's like things can get serious where he can really receive an attitude, you know, along those lines, you know what I'm saying? So his assistant was just like, just go, just go, just go. I was gonna go anyway, because there's no way in hell, no way that I'm minding my business and my vehicle gets broken into, not once but twice, and with the second time they actually stole items. I had to replace 2 windows that cost way more money. On top of that, I added, can you please put in a regulator that you said you were gonna put in. You gave me a used one that looked like caca, okay? Based on the new one that he had and the one that he put in, that one looked like it was used and abused, the one that I had, okay? And then you replaced it because it really was your fault, because you gave me a garbage one. He's trying to say the guy pressed the window and it's like this kind of like snake thing. He's trying to say that when you open the window, the snake thing is supposed, it's this little mechanism, the snake thing is supposed to go around there like while the elevator looking piece is going down. And then when you roll the window up, it's going up on the elevator type of thing. It's going up on the elevator type of thing, and then it's like coming out or whatever. That little piece, he's saying that he jammed it or whatever. I was here, my fiance was here, and my baby was in the front with her father because he had to use the back window. He leaned over, he pressed it, and it was like, that's the only time he touched it. And he said, "Mommy, installation no good." That's it. That's all that guy did. He didn't do anything else. But you're sitting here blaming this guy for messing up a regulator that you gave me a faulty one to begin with. It was faulty. It was messed up to begin with. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you sitting here trying to make it seem like you're so calm and you're being a good person and da-da-da. No, you're not. You're not. You're not being a good person. You're trying to manipulate me and have me pay you extra money, you know what I'm saying? And then because your partner already told me you have a nasty attitude, that he's a retired guy, he's here to help you, and he gets an attitude when you don't have a lot of business. And you didn't have a lot of business today. I think me and another guy was your only customers today, and you're actually sitting there giving people attitude and trying to manipulate the situation where I have to pay you, and then I have to go out of my way to accuse somebody of breaking something that I have no real knowledge of them actually breaking, and I can't see how they break it by doing that, when you're trying to say he should have rolled the window down when the window piece was in it. Obviously he did it when it wasn't in there. Actually, he had the right window in it and he snapped it in and it didn't move. So now, so whose fault is it? Because if he put the correct window in and he goes to press the button for it to go down and it doesn't go down, whose fault is that? It is not Mechanic A's fault. Mechanic A is saying that it's something wrong with the installation, and then you're telling me it's not. Mechanic B is telling me it's not, and then when I get there, now Mechanic B is like, oh, Mechanic A broke it, and then now you replace something that's broken that you're behind knew was already broken, and now you're trying to flip it and make it seem like you're going out your way to fix something that you should have done properly the first time, and I have to pay for it, repay for it, and then accuse somebody else of messing it up to get the money back. Wow. All right, guys, so I'm home. Get my earpiece. This is the machine that they gave me. I'm supposed to wear it. I typically don't wear like pajamas or night clothes, but they told me that I have to wear night clothes. These are the steps of what I'm supposed to do. You see, it say you can't be like shirtless. You have to have a shirt on. It goes around your body. You clip it together, right? And then you insert the part that go into your nose. You put it in your nose, and it'll tell you there's certain lights that's supposed to come on, and how you're supposed to use it. Sabrina's reading. You see it? See the man? Okay. So, also have some paperwork to fill out with it. So I'm gonna show you guys, because when it's time for me to go to bed, I'm not gonna want to record. So this part right here goes on my left finger. I put it like this on my finger, and then this piece I put around my body. I already had her adjust it for me while I was there, because I was like, I do not know how to adjust this mechanism, and I'm not trying to do it when I'm alone. So I would rather put it this way. So it goes like this here. It has a light going on here. I'm supposed to put, see how this is lit up? I put my finger in there. I believe this goes on top of my finger because the red thing is on the bottom, right? And then it has this on, saying it's around my body. Wait, hold on. Okay. And then the body part is lit up. And then I take the nasal part and I put the nasal part here. It's brand new. It's sealed. It's a little piece here that screws onto this part. And then it's these two little things that go in my nose. And she said that all three are gonna light up. When all three are lit up, then and when all three are lit up, then something right here is gonna light up. This little plus button right here. You can see this little plus button is gonna light up. And she said when all of those light up, then she said to press this button, to click it just once, like that's it. And then it's gonna start recording, and then I go to bed. That's it. So that's what I'm gonna do tonight. I just wanted to show you guys. This is the machine to help read if you have sleep apnea or not. This is the test. I could have taken this test in the hospital or in their center, but if I'm not comfortable somewhere, I'm not gonna fall asleep. So that's just not gonna happen. She think everything is Snapchat with the dog tongue. Hi. Loud. Quiet. Loud. Quiet. Alright, so I'm gonna end this vlog. Thank you guys for watching. I actually ended up parking on the street. I found a different area to park in. I didn't feel like there was so many sketchy people. Hello. I didn't feel like parking in the parking garage. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I do read the comments. Leave your comments, suggestions on any pranks. Say bye. Knock you out, girl. Alright, bye guys.